Stop scrolling, put the controller down and tell your wallet to prepare itself, because gamers and gamerettes, Phantom Blade Zero officially has a release date. After months of vibes, trailers and trust us bro energy, S-Game finally put the curtain at the Game Awards and said the magic words, September 9th, 2026. Not soon, not when it's ready, an actual calendar stabbing PTO requesting date. And here is the real dopamine hit. It's launching on PC day one. No 6 months Sony timeout. No console first, PC later, maybe. Straight to PS5, Steam and Epic's Game Store simultaneously. Nature is finally healing. This matters because Sony has been parading this game around like it's their secret golden little child. State of play reveals, PlayStation branding, the whole suspicious "are we getting screwed later?" freaking routine. But nope. PC players live, breathe and get stabbed by bosses on the same day as everyone else.
Equality, justice, balance finally restored to the universe.
The trailer itself flexed harder than expected too. Amazing boss fights,
Including drunken ones too.
brutal fighting mechanics, and world hints that scream this game is way bigger than we freaking thought. For a title that's been deliberately mysterious, Phantom Blade Zero just went from interesting to, oh no, I'm gonna gain 50 pounds spamming this game. And September? That's close enough to feel real, but far enough to spiritually damage us every single month until it freaking arrives. Now let's talk about what Phantom Blade Zero actually is, because if you're still thinking Souls-like but Chinese, S-Game would like to personally bonk you on the head with a katana and politely ask you to freaking stop. Yes, the game has a dark tone, and yes, the world looks hostile, moody, and like everyone needs a hug. And yes, the protagonist's name is Soul, which absolutely feels like From Software bait. But mechanically, this thing is way closer to Devil May Cry having an unholy child with wuxia cinema than it is to rolling around naked, picking up souls like loose change at Walmart. First things first, no XP, no stats spreadsheets, no oops I died, better retrieve my dignity from the floor. You're not grinding numbers here, you're grinding enemies into paste with skill, timing and freaking aggression. Combat is fast, flashy and ruthless, built around precision instead of patience. This is not a wait your turn game, this is a press the attack button until something stops moving game. Think high-speed combos, fluid transitions, weapon swaps, and animations so smooth they feel freaking illegal. If Dark Souls combat is a chess match, Phantom Blade Zero is a bar fight where someone brought swords
And a small dagger.
The combat system leans hard into martial arts choreography and you can feel it. Every slash, every parry and every dodge looks like it was motion captured from someone who could actually kill you in real freaking life. It's stylish without being floaty, aggressive without being button mashy. You're rewarded for staying on the offensive, chaining attacks and treating enemies like they personally insulted your mother.
How dare you insult my mother, you mother freakers!
And from what we've seen, bosses are designed to fight back in memorable ways. Not just big health bar, bigger angle issues, but actual distinct styles. The drunken boxing alone is enough to sell this game. Nothing sells next gen action like getting your ass kicked by a guy who looks like he just crawled out of a bar at 3 AM and chose violence. Now let's talk about the world, because guys, this is where Phantom Blade Zero quietly flexes. S-Game has been weirdly coy about scale, but the new trailer finally starts dropping hints that this isn't just a series of corridors stitched together with vibes. The area shown earlier this year, big as it was, turns out to be optional. Guys, freaking optional. Meaning the actual world is likely larger, more interconnected, and more open than initially assumed. We're talking branching paths, layered environments, and exploration that feels deliberate instead of padded. Not open world because marketing, but open world because it makes sense. That short clip of Soul navigating a boat across a lake, that's not filler. That's S-Game quietly saying, yeah, there is geography here, there is distance, there is places you haven't even seen yet. And then they slap a massive ominous factory in the background like,
by the way, this place freaking hates you.
It suggests verticality, hidden routes, and areas that exist purely to make you curious and then terrified. The kind of world where you see something in the distance and think, I bet that thing wants me freaking dead. Narratively, the game is still keeping its cards close, but what we know is that Phantom Blade Zero leans into mystery and atmosphere over exposition dumps. Characters are being introduced slowly, deliberately, like S-Game doesn't want to spoil their own secrets. That's honestly refreshing. No 5-minute cutscene explaining the political history of the doomed Night Kingdom or whatever. Instead, it's letting the world speak through environments, encounters, and the general sense that everything is falling apart and you're somehow in the middle of it. And that right there, guys, that's really the core appeal here. Confidence. Phantom Blade Zero feels like Dark Souls, and yet it doesn't. It's not trying to be Souls-like because, well, Souls-like games, they sell. It's not bloating itself with RPG systems to pad playtime. It knows exactly what it is. A pure action game with depth, speed, and style, wrapped in a dark martial arts infused world that respects your time and your reflexes. In a year stacked with heavy hitters, we're talking Nioh 3, Code Vein 2, Crimson Desert, even Capcom dusting off Onimusha. This game still manages to stand out, not by being louder, but by being sharper. Everything shown so far suggests Phantom Blade Zero isn't just promising, it's dangerous. Dangerous to your backlog, dangerous to your free time, dangerous to your ability to shut up about it freaking online. S-Game, you better make Phantom Blade Zero a release that will not be forgotten for a freaking decade. Make us tumble in our chairs, make us drink 5 Red Bulls to get through a single area, make us cry when a boss kicks our ass to freaking ashes, make us say holy freak. Guys, let me tell you how I'm really feeling right now. I'm hyped about the new Gang of Dragon game. I'm hyped about Nioh. I am super hyped about Code Vein 2. But Phantom Blade Zero,
I am unreasonably, ultra, desperately freaking hyped.
like counting months on my fingers and whispering September to myself in public levels of hype. You need to understand something. I am so deeply in love with action games. I love them so much. Some of my favorite games are Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Dynasty Warriors Universe, and lately, Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. Guys, the fact that this is launching on PC day one cannot be overstated. No delays, no second class treatment, no watching console players enjoy while PC players sit in the corner like Victorian children.
Waiting for scraps.
Steam and Epic, same day, same content, freaking beautiful. It feels like S-Game actually respects the audience. Oh my god, September can't come fast enough, guys. Every trailer has only made it clearer that this game is hiding a lot more than it's showing, and I freaking love that. It feels like one of those rare releases where you know the first playthrough is going to be super duper ultra special. The kind you wish you could erase from your brain just to experience again. This game might be the standard people measure everything else against. And guys, I'm ready to lose sleep, sanity,
and several controllers to find out.
What about you guys? Are you as this hyped as I am for Phantom Blade Zero and can't wait to get your asses kicked? Kick asses? Or are you even more hyped? Drop your thoughts down below.
And Phantom Blade Zero might star me as a tree.
And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.